Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're really plunging into something pretty intriguing, I think. It could sort of redefine digital luxury.
Yeah, we're exploring these super apps.
Exactly. These platforms that try to do everything. Messaging, payments, shopping, entertainment, all bundled together.
Like a digital command center for your life.
Right. And our mission today is to figure out what makes an app like that truly super for you, the individual user. We're going to do that by looking closely at one specific platform called Xclusiv.
That's right. And, when people hear super app, they often think of those huge platforms, maybe in Asia, that handle, well, everything from taxis to banking.
Yeah, the giants.
But Xclusiv, based on what we've seen, it takes a really distinct path. It's specifically designed, it says, for an exclusive lifestyle. That immediately sets it apart.
And that feels like a really key difference. The source material mentions it kind of blurs the lines between personal life and business, which is interesting in itself. But for this deep dive, we really want to laser focus on what it does for the personal user. It's pitched as your digital gateway to the affluent experience.
It's not just a bunch of tools. It's promising something more curated, more, well, elite maybe?
And that's where it gets really interesting, isn't it? Because think about typical AI assistants now. They react, right? You ask, they answer.
Sure.
But Xclusiv, it's pitching itself as your personal AI concierge that actually anticipates your desires.
Which is a huge leap. It's not just about finding a restaurant you ask for. It's suggesting, maybe based on, I don't know, your spending, your calendar, your clicks,
Right.
that you might be ready for some kind of spontaneous high-end thing, and that it just, poof, handles it.
Wow.
The insight there is that jump from just being convenient to being proactively, predictively luxurious. It's curation on another level.
Okay, so this personal AI concierge, that's a seriously ambitious claim. We know AI for convenience, sure, but anticipation elevation, tailoring things to your unique taste. How does the source material suggest the AI actually does that? How does it go beyond just like recommending stuff?
Well, what's fascinating is the scope they talk about. It's not just, oh, you like this song, try this one.
Right.
The sources specifically mention things like fashion and entertainment, extraordinary travel, even VIP events. It clearly states it's for people wanting the best and most high-end products and services.
So definitely not your average deal hunter app.
No, definitely not. It's about optimizing, enhancing the life of a very specific, discerning kind of person. Imagine, say, you've shown interest in high fashion.
Okay.
And suddenly this AI concierge presents you with an exclusive invite to a private designer trunk show, maybe even sorts out the travel, all without you even asking. That seems to be the level of anticipation it's aiming for.
That is incredibly personalized, almost like it reads your mind, but for luxury goods. And it has this tagline, the social commerce for the bold.
That really paints a picture, doesn't it? It's
Yeah.
more than just shopping. It suggests a certain attitude.
It really does. It says it's for people seeking inspiration, discovery, or indulgence. And the language is, well, very aspirational.
Yeah.
Like describing itself as a world without boundaries and the pinnacle of good living. It's not just about making buying easier. It's about embodying this elite lifestyle, setting a very high bar for the experience it wants to deliver.
A world without boundaries, also hyper-exclusive. That sounds like a bit of a contradiction almost. How does the app, based on what we've read, square that? Is it about expanding possibilities for the elite rather than being open to everyone?
I think that's exactly it. The world without boundaries probably isn't about universal access for everyone. It's more like removing the usual limits that might get in the way of an exclusive lifestyle.
Okay, like what kind of limits? Think about accessing things that aren't advertised, truly private events, or, the most sought-after experiences. It's about creating this smooth path to the absolute top tier of luxury.
Frictionless luxury.
Precisely. Where the only real boundaries are maybe your imagination and, well, probably your bank balance, although the app doesn't explicitly spell that last part out. It implies that for its intended user, the opportunities within this curated world are truly limitless.
Okay, so we've got this grand vision, AI concierge, boundless luxury. But at the end of the day, a super app needs to actually do things, right? It needs features.
Absolutely. Functionality is key.
So looking at Xclusiv's core features for the personal user, what really stands out, especially around, say, buying and booking those premium things?
Well, the basic function is there. Users can buy and book from trusted brands.
Yeah.
But the key word is trusted.
Does so.
The source says Xclusiv only partners with brands that meet certain criteria: quality, trust, speed, and exclusivity. The aim is always, always ensuring the user gets the best of the best.
So it's pre-vetted, curated.
Exactly. It's not just a huge marketplace. It's a curated selection. It sort of takes the guesswork out of finding genuinely high-end or bespoke things. You don't have to do all that research yourself.
But it's not just a take it or leave it price, is it? I noticed it mentions users can compare prices and ratings. That seems important even in a luxury space.
Yeah, that's a really practical touch. It adds transparency, even within this exclusive bubble. It suggests the user still has control, can make informed choices, and feel confident they're getting that best of the best value, even if the price point is high.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what about the financial side? It's mentioned as part of the Super App functionality.
Right. Now, the source doesn't really detail how it works for personal users. Like, we're not seeing descriptions of investment tools or budget trackers specifically for individuals. But the fact that it mentions the capability for managing and growing your finances is significant. It signals that Xclusiv wants to be more than just a fancy shop.
More holistic.
Yeah, exactly. A hub for the whole affluent life. Potentially, this could mean anything from tracking high-value assets to maybe connecting you with private banking services or just making secure transactions for those luxury purchases directly within the app.
I see.
That level of financial integration is really part of what would make it a true super app for that specific demographic, moving beyond just shopping and fun into actual wealth management territory.
Something else that really caught my eye was the big focus on exclusive lifestyle media. It sounded like way more than just sharing holiday snaps. Can you tell us a bit more about exclusive TV and exclusive cuts?
Oh, absolutely. This seems like a major part of the experience. Exclusive TV is described as a place for celebrating the lifestyle, events, fashion, and businesses of the elite.
Celebrating the elite, okay.
Users can post and watch videos, live streams, basically immerse themselves in this world. The examples given are things like parties, concerts, sports, weddings, conferences, seminars.
So high-profile events.
Exactly. It's about capturing and sharing the feel of that exclusive life. It's not just watching something. It's a dynamic feed showing what the elite are doing. And users can contribute too. Imagine live streaming from, I don't know, a private yacht party or front row at an exclusive fashion show.
Okay, so it's like a curated, almost VIP-only social feed, showcasing things most people don't get to see. And then there's exclusive cuts. That sounds more personal, maybe.
That seems to be the idea. Exclusive Cuts is positioned as the space where users can unapologetically express your unique lifestyle and personality.
Unapologetically. Strong word.
It is. You share your own high-resolution photos, videos, and live streams. The epic content you've created or experienced yourself. But crucially,
Yes.
and this is key for an exclusive platform, there's granular privacy control. You share with only the specific people as you wish.
So you control the audience.
Precisely. You can show off your most amazing moments, maybe a trip to a private island, a bespoke gala dinner, but only to your trusted inner circle. Not broadcasting to everyone. It's about controlled sharing, maintaining that discretion that often comes with wealth.
That makes total sense for this kind of platform. You dictate who sees your pinnacle of good living. And it also mentions hosting and attending exclusive events, both real-world and virtual. It really does sound like a complete ecosystem for that kind of life.
Discovery, buying, experiencing, sharing, it covers the cycle.
Yeah. And connecting this to the bigger picture, the underlying philosophy they talk about is pretty grand.
It is. Xclusiv says it's about empowering people to have simple yet limitless opportunities to be who they want to be.
Simple yet limitless. Interesting phrasing.
It suggests the platform itself unlocks potential, removes barriers, allowing users to kind of embody their ideal selves through the experiences and connections it facilitates. It's framed not just about what you buy, but who you become.
That's a powerful idea, especially when you look at who they say it's for. I found that part quite insightful. It's not just, rich people. It specifically mentions exciting the creativity of the youth because they own the world.
And hence have all the right to create the beautiful world they want to live in. Yeah, that's a fascinating angle.
It seems almost like a contrast with the exclusive lifestyle branding. How do those fit together?
Well, that's a good question. How does an exclusive, affluent platform mesh with exciting the creativity of the youth?
Right.
The source suggests it's about inspiring creative minds to freely express their talent and also letting fun seekers have fun. Maybe it's less about current wealth for the youth and more about aspiration.
Providing a vision.
Perhaps a platform where their creativity, maybe in fashion, events, art, whatever, can be seen and valued in a high-end context. connecting talent with opportunity within that exclusive sphere. It could be aspirational for younger users aiming for that lifestyle.
And ultimately, it seems to circle back to connection. The call to action is for you, your fans and fams, to celebrate together on the platform. Can you clarify fans and fams for us? What does that actually mean here?
Sure. That seems to be Xclusive's own term. AFANs likely refers to your followers, your wider network, people who admire your style or what you do, and FAMs would be your close circle, family and friends.
Okay, so your people.
Exactly. It's about sharing those top-tier experiences, but within this controlled community. It's not about shouting to the world. It's about cultivating your personal brand and sharing moments with the people who matter to you, which reinforces that whole feeling of exclusivity and belonging.
It's really fascinating how it tries to be both a tool for personal indulgence and a space for self-expression and community, all wrapped up in this high-end AI-driven package.
Definitely. It's positioned as being deeply woven into the personal and social life of its affluent users, not just a place to buy stuff.
It really does paint a picture of a hyper-personalized digital future, doesn't it? Where your app isn't just a tool, it's like this active concierge predicting what you want and facilitating your entire high-end life.
It's about bringing the best, most exclusive things right to you, filtered through your tastes, and letting you share it all with your chosen circle. It really hints at a future where digital platforms might become less about broad access for everyone.
And more about these highly refined, bespoke experiences for specific groups.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. As we finish this deep dive, Xclusiv really presents itself as this all-in-one digital gateway for a very specific, curated, exclusive lifestyle.
Yeah, from the seamless buying and booking, potential financial links, to this unique social media aspect and event access.
It blends that AI personalization with a heavy emphasis on exclusivity. It paints a picture where an app is more like an intelligent partner, actively shaping your personal world.
Which, of course, raises some big questions for the future, right? If an app truly anticipates your desires, what happens to just stumbling upon something new, something unexpected, outside that curated bubble?
That's a great point. Does it enhance your freedom by making things easy, or does it kind of narrow your world down to only what the algorithm thinks you like?
And how might the rise of apps like this, these super personalized, lifestyle-focused platforms, change what we all expect from technology?
Yeah, will we eventually demand this level of seamless, almost psychic service in all our digital interactions? And what does that mean for the wider digital world? Definitely something to think about as these technologies keep developing.